Dead ass disco.
Dead ass disco. That's a shirt on your shirt. Wait, what? So those are the words on your shirt. People don't know. Dead ass disco. Disco ain't dead. That's what I say.
Right.
I thought it said Dead or Alive, which is there's a new game coming out. Dead or Alive for those that played that.
Remember when you went into the theater, not the theater, into the arcade as a kid, and you saw Dead or Alive, and you saw like the bouncy physics, and you were like, "This game is interesting."
What is this? What is happening?
What's happening to my body right now?
My pants. Ouch.
Yeah, my pants are all tight. I remember I would go into arcades because I loved going into arcades, and I just love everything about an arcade. And I would see, like you see like the gameplays that are going on, like when people are not playing it. And I remember Dead or Alive. I also remember Crazy Taxi, and because the arcade I used to go to, Crazy Taxi was like it was all the way in the back, but you would just hear Crazy Taxi, yeah, 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 and they play that fucking Offspring song, whatever that fucking song was. And so I just this is an odd memories of just fucking arcades, bro.
Yeah, I can just there's this. It's just like a jumbled mess of different games, all trying to compete for your attention. When you walk in,
they're just like, play me.
Yeah, cruising.
That's right. Remember, you have the arcade guy, and he's got that thing on his belt with the just fucking gives you the tokens.
Getting in the little car to play cruising.
Oh yeah. What are your favorite like arcade games that you used to play in the arcade?
Time Crisis 2.
Oh wow, okay, that was very specific. Time Crisis 2. Time Crisis is the one with the foot pedal, right?
Yeah, that's what made it so good. And then the gun would like kick back on the
top. Yeah, the kickback gun. That's right. Terminator was good too. Terminator had the yeah, that had the kick there. What else, man?
The ones that I remember sitting down and playing, or standing up and playing, the ones that I went to play. Time Crisis 2, Cruising USA, and then Primal Rage, Killer Instinct, and Wheel 'em In to get tickets. It was just that long strip, and you just drop a coin on the strip to get like 100 tickets or whatever.
What was the biggest ticket prize you remember? I know mine, but the biggest ticket prize you remember like getting?
No memory of that at all. But I did play that game a lot for some reason. I don't think I ever. It's probably just like seeing a PS1 on the wall or something crazy and thinking that one day I could get it, but no.
I'll get the PlayStation one day. I had get enough tickets.
But instead, I'll walk out with a little finger monster.
Dude, about like, this is not even that long ago in terms of my life, but like maybe like 10 years ago, our job, when they were actually paying for like nice, like kind of like Christmas party shit, they would go to Dave & Buster's. And I remember one time, 1 year for Dave & Buster's, there was this machine that was off to the side, and was one of those machines where it's like a ticket machine, but like it's a light that spins. Yes. And if you stop it on the thing, you get whatever amount of tickets you were. Dude, this thing had unlimited plays. Like they fucked up. And it was just like, so me and my buddy Roger, we were drinking, and we're like, dude, this thing is just giving out tickets. Like, and we were, dude, all night we just stayed on that thing. I ended up getting Street Fighter, whatever the Street Fighter was for that.
Wow.
Play. The one that Ryu, where he's like this on the cover for PlayStation, whatever that was. I got enough tickets. Holy and he bought something else to fucking get that.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah. That was the most that's the most high-end thing I've ever got with tickets.
My memory of a messed up machine, which is now also like flooding my brain of like all the other arcades, like Super Off-Road and like taking that wheel
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
It was the Bad Dudes arcade game at a flea market that if you kick the coin front, it just like triggered the thing. So we had like we just stayed there for like an hour or two as our parents just walked around. We're just like almost beating the game because of the free coins.
So you were just kicking
Yeah.
kicking
Two little kids going, sweet.
Dude, Bad Dude. I like Bad Dudes.
Yeah.
Remember how in the beginning go, we're bad. Bad Dudes is great. Bad Dudes was like, if you guys don't remember, it was like two guys, they were like twins, and it was Double Dragon, and you fought ninjas, on top of the trucks.
You know what's amazing is just like we wanted like that those were cool dudes when we were kids. You wanted to be like a bad dude and just like a punk and a tough guy, and it was just like it also is the reason why when my brother and I were playing Pictionary as kids with our parents and aunt and uncle, and I don't remember who else was there, but we're each on a team and we both have to draw the same word. So we're sitting there like sketching out dudes with like leather cut off sleeve vests and tattoos and piercings and mohawks, and people were trying to guess the word. We thought it was dude, but the word was dud. That's how like in our head it was. Oh, I know what to draw for this. That's a dude. Mohawks, leather.
That's funny,
what's a dude now?
Huh?
What would a dude look like now?
Now this time period sucks, dude. This is fucking shitty. This is you know what doesn't suck? You and I keeping this alive.
Oh,
keeping
there we go.
Memories alive. Dude, how good would it be when you go into like a fucking restaurant or like a Pizza Hut and there's like an awesome arcade? I remember like we used to go to this one Pizza Hut on 441. If you live in Florida, 441 is like it's like the opposite. There's the cool highway where Vanilla Ice used to talk about like A1A. All right, that's the rich highway. But then there was another called 441, as Tom Petty mentions in some of his songs. He grew up in the shithole I grew up in, and there was a Pizza Hut in there, and dude, they had Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. If you remember that arcade game,
no,
you don't remember that?
No,
yeah, they had an Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom arcade game. There was a minecart level. There was I still remember the music because they used the music from the fucking movie.
Oh, that's
and
good.
like
that's rare.
and like you'd go through and you would rescue children because the children would be in cages and you'd whip the cages and you know the children would be like, thank you, Indy, and they would
shit, this is Atari.
Was it Atari that made that?
Yeah,
but it wasn't like an Atari console game. It was like an Atari arcade game. But yeah, and you would whip the thuggy guards and you would whip Molaram, you know, and he would pull out the heart. He would have the flaming heart and he would throw it at you and you would whip it.
Jesus. That's intense.
It's super intense. And then at the end, I remember at the end of every minecart level, it would stop and Indy would jump out and he'd be like, we walk from here. He would say that. Like, and I just remember always getting to the end, he's like, we walk from here.
Those are some memories for sure, locked into your brain. I was going to say the only person that I know of today that is keeping our perception of a dude alive is probably Shartimus Prime.
Shartimus Prime looks like one of the dudes you would fight, like an end boss in like Final Fight Capcom or something.
Yeah, he does the jackets, he does the hair.
I like that. I like
that he's like in a punk rock band or something.
Yeah, he is in a band. I like that. We need guys like that. And because every guy is just whatever. Dude, I pass so many whatever people on the street. I'm like, that's just a whatever guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I want. Oh, look at this whatever guy.
Yeah.
To answer this question, the way in 2026 that I would draw a dud, knowing what that is, I would probably draw one firework like going off, and then draw one that just kind of goes up and then curves down. You know, like draw like a little trail behind it and it's just false, and then kind of circle that one. So people are like, oh, fireworks, and then you circle that one and it's like, oh, didn't go off.
I like your family.
And I would add a leather jacket and a mohawk to it.
Yeah. I like your family Pictionary scenario that you set up.
Yeah, I'm sure it was miserable for the adults to have kids playing along.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, kids kind of suck.
Yeah, I mean, we
Yeah,
did draw the
let's go.
food.
Let's go to an arcade, dude. Let's find an arcade when you're here and go put. Actually, there is an arcade in San Diego called Coin Op.
Yeah,
It just doesn't have that many games. It's just like it's like a barcade, whatever,
right.
you know what I mean? But
Well, we have a
it's
barcade here. I forget what it's called, but it has a shit ton of games. Like, it is packed.
oh, they
And then
pack it with game.
the
Oh, that's
bar is
great.
just like one little kind of cube towards the front, and then everything else is just loaded.
I'd rather have more games than more
Yeah,
bar.
it's like that's the whole point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stupid.
Do you remember Karate Champ?
Yes. Yeah, I think my brother and I played that on the NES. Is that the one where, like, if you did 2 players, the one player could just, like, run off the screen and come back around every time?
No, no, no.
No, that's something
No,
else.
Karate Champ was the red gi, white gi,
Okay.
and 2 sticks. Like you would it was the precursor to Street Fighter. And so like but instead of like buttons, you would have 2 sticks and you would the orientation of your sticks were your moves. That was kind of a hard game, but there's something I really liked about it. And then between levels, you'd have to like flip over a bowl. It was like weird. It was like, like
Oh.
they'd throw objects at you and you have to kick it or whatever. But like that was the precursor to Street Fighter. I mean, Street Fighter 1 may have come out around the time of that game, but Street Fighter 1 sucked ass if you
Yeah.
remember that
Yeah.
fucking game. That
Yeah.
game was
There's
shit.
nothing worse than, like, your first experience is Street Fighter 2, and you're like, "Oh my god, this is awesome," and then you see this Street Fighter, the first game, and you're like, "What the hell?
Right?
I only know 2 as the start," which never
Yes.
made sense to me, and then you
Yeah.
put 1 in, and you're like,
Yeah.
"I
1 is
think I
garbage.
know this guy." It's so bad.
But you gotta get to the garbage sometimes to get to the good shit,
Mhm.
you know?
Yep,
It's
yep.
like
You gotta
our
fail
live
through.
streams, it's like if they're an hour and a half, it's like an hour and 28 minutes of garbage and then 2 minutes that
Yeah.
VPG can clip and be like, "This is actually good."
Right. Yeah. It's, photographers take 1,000 photos and then, like, show off 3 of them.
Yes.
And you're,
Yes.
"Wow, you're so talented." And you're like, "Yeah, I didn't just get lucky."
I know. Isn't that kinda lame? Like, photographers think they're so cool, but I feel like if you gave me a really great camera and I went into the wild and I took 5,000 photos, I mean, odds are I could probably get, like, 1 legendary one, right?
Yes, just like pulling trading card games. You get 1 legendary and you
Yeah, yeah,
feel like you won.
exactly. I got 1 legendary card.
It cost me
Um
$300 to get this many cards to get 1 good one. Dude, have you
Alright,
seen I know you're not, like, big into Pokemon, but I don't know if you saw just through the ether of the internet that all these Pokemon cards that are coming out now are getting, like, major scalper prices from the stores that are selling them. So you got, like, the small local groups of stores selling like 3 times the price, and then you have GameStop selling. It's a box set that's $200, and they're selling it for $1,400.
Oh, they're doing it now, huh?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. That's to me that signifies we're getting close to the end, you know?
yeah,
That's you I think you're getting close to end game when the places themselves are just kind of raising the prices because then there's no chance. At least with scalpers there's a chance you beat the scalper, you
right.
know?
I like what some of the Target stores were doing. They were like cutting the plastics on the front of them to like so that there's like less value, so that
Oh, I like that.
scalpers wouldn't buy them. But I'm like, at some point, no one's really going to give a shit. They're still just going to buy them. But I guess
Yeah.
I guess it was working at least for a short period that like scalpers would see the boxes getting cut and just be like, ugh, and then leave. But I like that. It's like let the actual players get the things.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know that that's shady.
Dude, it's
The
so
whole thing is
scummy. I saw it a few weeks ago. There was like a anniversary set or something that was coming out, and it's $50. No, I think it's something like it's $50 brand new, but GameStop was already marking it up like over 100 or whatever. Like, so they were starting it early with that set, and now they're just like going crazy. And it's like,
is your GameStop done? Like my GameStop went literally half of the GameStop is now cards.
oh Jesus, I haven't been in a GameStop in ages.
Okay, I try not to go in, but sometimes I want to look for action figures.
Yeah.
But like half of the fucking thing is cards now. So they're all in on this trend.
Yeah, it's a trend that will fall on its face.
Oh yeah, this cannot sustain. If you're I would say if you're a Pokemon card person, I don't know, maybe I feel like cash chips now because like this I feel like this has to implode on itself like the sun and eventually. Just like it just has to I don't know, like can this sustain?
No. Nope. It's just gonna shit itself. I mean, GameStop, it's time to go away. The only reason why they're profitable right now is because they've just been firing people and shutting down stores. So it's like they're just and then marking up obviously Pokemon cards, which is cool.
John, you and I should bring back Pokemon Go.
Ooh, I like that.
Like we should be at San Diego Comic-Con and just looking for Pokemon.
And yes, and anytime somebody tries to like, oh, Mad Hatter, and you're like,
yeah, I have a Clefairy. I gotta find a Clefairy. That's what I say to people when I'm out on the street and people want an autograph, which happens every day. I'm just too big. I can't engage. So I'm like, oh, sorry, I would, but I'm looking for Raichu.
I feel like that was probably a good time to be like, if you were recognized in public, you could just easily be like, oh, I'm sorry. And they'd be like, oh, I get it. There's a gym nearby.
That's a great way for girls to like, if ladies, a ton of ladies watch this show. If there's guys walking up to you, hey lady, let's go out on a date and get a sarsaparilla soda. You're like, oh, sorry, I'm looking for Vengar.
But I thought they liked being approached by everyone around them.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, if you see good rule of thumb, if you see a woman you like, always approach and harass her.
Especially if you're with your significant other.
Yes, always a good time. Let's say hello to the chat real quick. Ido Loden is right here with the good morning. Endo Skeleton, Perry Slocum right here. Pickle D, Guten Morgan. You got Toka that Razor right here. You got Casper. You got a lot of regulars here. Leo, you got Dust Tapes. You got Bionic Kasai is right here. Okay, and then you got Jared. You got Quip. You got Rabbi McGavin. You got Lizard King. You got Trevor McGuire, Impossible Pie. You got Ohio Goizaimasu, Jonathan. You got Sebastian Gomez. What's up, buddy? You got Scotty Toys. You got Abasai the Gnome. Abasai, you know how he types? He leaps on the keys.
I know. It's so fun to watch.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, no, I got to hit the Q. Because the Q is like all the way on the left-hand side. He's like, I got to do a big jump. And he jumps on the Q. It's adorable.
Yeah.
Oh no, I hit the W. I gotta get to the backspace.
I gotta capitalize this word. Then he brings in like his like nephew or something. You step on the shift, and then he jumps on the. You got Toy Stalker. Who the fuck is that? You got and so much more. There's a bunch, guys. And then we do have a super chat here by a super guy that I know named Casper. $2 USD. Currently playing Little Nemo Dream Master. Oh, that's another classic one on NES.
Wow.
Super fucking dude. John, we should start a fucking video game. I have a lot to say about video games. You do. Gotta do something video games, man. It's like half my life was video games. Or is.
I know. I try to get you to play games all the time with me. Your PlayStation.
I will open that. I'm going to open that PS5. No, my I don't know if my toddler is really really kind of curbing my she's sort of ruining my life a little bit.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
are you gonna
like
do?
huh?
You gonna get rid of her?
We're gonna have to talk about that. You know, I do love her, but like, is there a way to put her on pause?
Well, I think
Oh,
this is what grandparents are for, right?
yeah, that's true. But
Or you just hire what do rich people do? They just have somebody else that takes care of them.
yeah, they get a nanny.
A nanny.
We actually met somebody that like a few days ago that was like, "Oh yeah, if you want my nanny's number," it's like, "Nanny, what the fuck?" Like you know,
yeah.
they got like a live-in nanny. It's like, fuck you, live-in
Wow.
nanny. Yeah, it's like, what is this fucking Peter Pan? Like, you
Well,
know,
yeah.
yeah.
Does she talk like this?
Or
That's
is
a
it a
hot
Mr.
man. That's an attractive nanny though.
Or maybe it's a Mr. Nanny.
Oh, Mr. Nanny.
brother.
I would never hire a man to take care of my kid. Toka that Razor.
Imagine hiring a Hulk Hogan looking guy to take care of your kid.
I mean,
Long hair, bald on top. Fu Manchu.
I mean, he definitely he's protective. I would say, but you know what happens if I have to kick his ass?
You can't.
No, I can't. I guess I can shoot him. I guess. Toka
Well,
that Razor.
You could try. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna let you read that. You could try to freeze him with like a freeze gun, but
Oh, okay.
unfortunately, when the fog clears, he just goes antifreeze, and you're like, I think that's a different movie, and he's like,
right.
Punches you.
John, now you brought up something. You're a science guy. What's the word on a freeze gun? Like, we've had people kind of make lightsabers. We've had people, we have channels. There are channels out there that have sort of gotten close to like at least the essence of a lightsaber. Not really one that is functional in a way that is real. But what about a freezing gun? Like, are we anywhere with a freezing gun? Like, can that happen?
I think that those are classified. That's classified information. I cannot tell you. So.
Oh.
Okay. Yep. So let's just change topics.
Yeah. All right. Well, perfect time to read these 10 gifted memberships. Okay. For gifted fellas. All right. Time to shame just Alan doing Alan things, who, you know, should have known better. I think he knows that I'm going to shame him. And I think he wrote something to that effect. So, you know, just Alan doing Alan things. I'm, you know, I'm not, what is it? I'm not disappointed. I'm just hurt. Or is it the other way? I'm not hurt. I'm disappointed. I think that's the one. The other people, we got internet notebook. Let me see if there's anybody else just to really just put under spotlight and imply they're an asshole. No, I think that's it. Toka that Razor, thank you very much. Always keeping the lights on in the Mad Hatter channel. Okay, every month, Toka, you got to know, every month on this channel, John lives off his channel. I make $10 off my channel. Actually, I don't make $10. I make $8 because YouTube takes a cut, and it's because of Toka that Razor. So every month I make $8. It goes to some figure. You know, I can buy a third of this Savage Dragon, and it's because of Toka that Razor. So thank you, buddy. And then we got this fucking dude right here. What the fuck? What has he got to say? Update on that exclusive con art at SDCC. Exclusive con. There. Hold on, let me rewind my mouth. I'm going to make an announcement. I'm going to have something at SDCC that is going to be very exclusive, but don't worry, if you can't go, you'll have a chance to get it. It's going to be a card. It's going to be a trading card. I'm doing my first trading card, guys. It's going to be fucking great. I'm getting into the Pokemon card business. I want to make sure. I want to rip people off. John, you just gave me a great idea. I'm going to scout my own card.
Yeah. It's genius. What I like about it is that people would definitely want to pay a lot of money for a single card. What you should do, and we've kind of talked about it, see what it takes to get some rare versions in there. You know, like make it fun. This is what people like. They like the piss tank and all that stuff. So can you get those cards made and then get one that's like a holographic or has like a metallic finish somewhere?
I mean, I'll take a look at the place I got the cards printed and see if they have like some like service or something. Because that would be like get like I probably wouldn't get one. Maybe I get like 5 of them. I don't know, like like a holographic. But then there has to be some kind of hidden. Because I was just gonna have the cards like for sale, but then there's got to be, and it will come with a sleeve, guys. It comes with a sleeve.
Did you order sleeves already?
Huh?
Did you already order the sleeves?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
This card is good. It's going to be great too because we're working on possibly a figure of the art from this card. So you get the card, you get the figure. You're gonna like it. Alter Clark with the $5 USD. I'm not mad, just disappointed. I hear it every day. It's okay. Keep expectations low. I do, buddy. Thank you, Alter Clark. Yeah, my whole thing is low expectations. Nobody really expects anything out of me. But that's how I win, John. That's how I win. People don't see me coming, John. You know what I mean? It's like when I go to the arcade and some big asshole's playing fucking Street Fighter, and he's like, man, I'm unbeatable. And I show up and I go, I was a little kid. I was like a sheepish kid. I was like, can I play? And he's like, yeah, let's try. And I'm like, okay, click. And then I fucking wipe the floor with him. And I'm like, oh, did I beat you? That's crazy how that happened. He's like, what? That can't happen. Let me try it again. And I fucking beat him again. That's how I was, John. I was a fucking wizard at Street Fighter 2. A fucking like the movie The Wizard. Yeah. That movie's about me, but I have a lot more personality than that fucking little goofy kid.
Well, the little goofy kid clearly was like on the spectrum or something.
No, he was goofy. No, he was just a fucking goofball. That's what I tell people on the spectrum.
Tobey Maguire made an appearance in that.
What happened?
And that was the first time we saw Tobey Maguire.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's like, wow, this is, he was like a little long-haired kid in the background or something, right?
Yeah.
This is so wizard. That's what I used to say. I used to go, this thing is so wizard.
I like that. And you'd run up and you'd be like, so wizard. And then for some reason, people just start kicking your ass when you did that.
Oh, because I'm flashing a gang sign.
Yeah.
Dude, gangs used to kick my ass all the time, but then I got stronger.
Yeah, you became a bad dude, some would say.
Yeah, that's right. I had like a tank top. John, we should recreate Bad Dudes, the poster in Comic-Con. Like, let's just do that. Remember the cover or the title screen had them like back to back with their Bad Dudes. We should do that.
I like that. I am a big fan of recreating famous things like that. I don't know if we talked about this. Something I've always wanted to do with my best friend Travis is recreate the album cover to Hall & Oates. I got to see which album it is.
Oh, those are fun album covers to recreate.
Dude, they're all great, but one of them, H2O. If anybody wants to look that up, I know I could probably just share my screen. So let me just do that. Let me just
while you do that, my main is I usually roll with Ryu. Meat potatoes. Ryu's got Ryu can get out of any situation. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like everybody else. I mean, look, there's guys that are real good. Oh my god, I like that, John.
I mean, it does look like they're.
I want to recreate that with you because I want my hat to be hitting your your forehead.
Oh man, and you got to shave down to a mustache.
Oh, I gotta be Oates.
I think it makes more sense.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. We got another super chat here from Bionic Kasai, $5 USD. Got any hopes? Big hopes for STCC reveals? For me, just more Jada Classic Mega Man. Easily my favorite toy line. Well, thank you, Bionic Kasai.
No,
and that is actually
I thank you.
Well, John thanks you. Okay. I mean, I like you, Bionic Kasai, but maybe I got to take away my thank you. But this is actually a great transition to a little thing called Comic-Con, Johnny.
Comic-Con.
Ooh.
You know what's crazy? Talk about reveals. I'm looking forward to some reveals, but like, this is literally the only thing that's popped up at at SDCC that is anything I'm interested in as an exclusive.
Oh, wow.
I don't care about anything else.
Not even the Jada You Lose Heads?
I'm not excited about it. Like, it's cool, but like, I don't care about that. Absolutely zero interest in anything from Tamashii Nations from SHFiguarts. Like they're all just outdated figures that are getting the shiny repaints, and I hate it. I just don't. There's nothing. This thing was announced, and I was like, okay, finally something that I can go after.
Wow. Okay, so this is the one.
That's it.
It's gonna be hard to get, man. It's gonna be. Luckily, this will be online as well. If people don't know, there's a countdown timer on Mattel Creations. Man, why couldn't the barbell be like that?
I just was thinking the exact same thing. That is way cooler.
Yeah, that's so much cooler.
Ugh. Whatever. Also, a pretty bummed that it doesn't come with a rack, because you see it in the background here.
A huge rack, right, John?
Flip Wars huge rack. But it does come with a towel.
It does.
That's pretty cool.
It does come with this is a great figure, dude. This is a solid. You knew too when this came up in the movie, you're like, fuck, this is a
yeah.
Does he have the he doesn't have the Nike on
No, it's a Havoc Staff ram head.
Did he have a Nike thing in the movie?
It was like a bunch of bones all mixed together to look like a Nike swoosh.
That's weird, because the director's dad like pretty much owns Nike.
Yes. And according to Jay, he's on the board or whatever. This guy. What's the Travis?
So why can't you just put the Nike thing on there? Who cares? Just be like, hey, it's your movie.
Yeah.
Fucking huge, gigantic Nepo baby. If there's one thing you can do, Nepo baby, it's can you put the fucking swoosh on there? The fuck?
Yeah.
You call the shots. You go, Daddy.
He put the no in Nepo.
Yeah.
Was that good?
God. John, wouldn't it be great to be a Nepo baby? Oh my God.
I think so, depending on the dad. I mean, you could have like Brad Pitt and what's her face is your dad or parents, because they're like they make them drive around like 1992 Toyota Corolla.
Oh, are they shitty parents?
I don't know that they're shitty. They're just like, they just don't let them live the dream, I guess.
I mean, maybe there's something good about that too.
I think so. But if you are the kid, you're like, man, this fucking sucks.
I mean, that's true. There's probably a way to do it though. There's probably a way to do it where you're like, you can like because not every Nepo baby ends up becoming just a piece of shit. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So
I mean, there's tons of them. You get what's her name? Abrams. JJ Abrams' daughter, Gracie Abrams.
Okay.
Who's a big musician now. She got to do some touring with Taylor Swift and such.
Doesn't that make you mad? Come on, it makes you a little bit mad, right?
To go on tour with Taylor Swift? Yes. I mean, that's fine. Yeah. I mean, and then finding out that like Sigourney Weaver, her dad was like a huge part of NBC, and the whole reason why like a shit ton of stuff happened with NBC because of him. Like good stuff. Like he put all these things into motion or whatever.
Right.
And you're like, oh, well, I mean, I guess at least she's good at it.
I didn't know Sigourney Weaver was you know. Like...
Yeah. And then you got what's her face? Hilarious, love her to death. So I'm glad that she exists.
Lucille Ball.
Lucille Ball, the worst. No, why can't I think of her name now? She was on SNL. She's
Sandra Bullock.
Maya Rudolph.
Oh, okay.
She's from a famous producer, music producer. I can't think of who it is. And musician.
Good for you. You could, yeah. I you know what? I like the ones that embrace it. I remember I think it was Keith or Sutherland was talking about, oh man, I had to sleep in my car. Fuck you. Your dad was a fucking movie star in the 70s, you fucking asshole. What, you slept in his car in front of his mansion? Yeah, right. You know, like I like the ones that at least are truthful about it.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I'd sleep in my car, man.
Chris Pratt is not a Nepo baby, but he did the whole like sleep in the car thing, super poor. Jim Carrey was the same way. They were like people that just, I want to go do this thing, and they move to California and they like just bust their ass and live like bottom dollar.
Yes,
Bottom
that's
dollar?
what I like. Be poor, just like me. I'm still poor. But I'll get there one day.
You'll get there. I have faith in you.
Yes. But not if I keep buying Gym Bro Skeletors. Back to this now.
Back to look at that. Transitions,
Yes.
baby.
John,
Look,
this is the one. Are you gonna try at con to get this?
yeah, why not?
Only because the
you tell me you wouldn't?
No, well, the problem is Mattel booth is notoriously shitty. It's because they have all of those like really heavy hitter properties that like
the Hot Wheels stuff.
High.
The Hot Wheels stuff is crazy. Last year, I remember that was like constantly sold out because they had like the Jurassic Park stuff. I think is that what it was?
Yes, yeah, they had, but that was a really nice set. The from Jurassic Park 2 with the guy in the costume.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, this obviously will just be stuck in line because of all of those people, but I can't imagine with the performance of this movie that this figure does as well as what they.
John, here's you know what the move is? Here's the move. You go up to somebody.
Yes.
You see the whole line, right? You see some girl who clearly she's got Monster High cosplay. You go up to her. You go, hey, you want to make an extra $10? And she's like, sure. And you go, buy me the Skeletor, because I'm not waiting in this fucking line. And she just gets this guy. She's not gonna buy Skeletor. She doesn't care. You know what I mean? And then boom.
Right. And then you're like, we'll just meet up when you're done in line. You never hear from her again. You're like,
yeah,
oh, no.
yes. She that's right.
Took my $10, and now I'm at the back of the line.
Back of the line. Yeah, lines are shit at Comic-Con because then they cap them. Like lines capped.
Oh yeah, because they run out of, we have. There's no room. Sorry, go fuck yourself. Come back in 10 minutes with the 100 other people that we said that to.
Yep, they tell you basically. If people don't know, they tell you to walk around like a zombie. Like
the Hasbro one we did on like the third day. I think we were there. Was it Saturday that we ended up going through the Hasbro line and getting stuff, and it was like,
oh yeah, it was easy peasy,
pretty quick. It was easy.
Yeah,
but because we waited so long and because they had a lot of product.
Yes. Yeah, by that point, they were very cocky in the beginning. They're like, you got to come back. And then 2 days in, they're just like, does anyone want to buy these Ghostbusters? Hey, do you want to buy this? Like they're just like giving shit away at that point.
Well, they did give away Magic cards.
You're right. That's right. Magic the Gathering. I'll take a Magic the Gathering. Pickle D, member for 21 months. Pickle D, I shipped your thing out yesterday. $2 more to keep this juggernaut going. Where's the $2? It just says members. Where's this $2, John?
Yeah, and this is not Marvel. There's no juggernaut. Well, I guess we could talk about this if you're wanting to be, but I still don't understand the juggernaut connection. But whatever.
Yeah, I know. This is Psylocke, not juggernaut. I don't know what he's talking about. John, look at that. Look at that one. Look at that figure.
Look at that one. My only concern with this, I know. Well, I have two concerns, I guess. One was the fact that we talked about this, like the thighs that have that, like they lift up for the seam, so it looks like her skin is like like a couple millimeters higher than the rest of. This is kind of weird, but it is up here.
That's where my eyes were the whole time.
The whole time. You'll never notice the seam and the issue with the legs. But my real concern is that I don't think there's going to be any ab crunch in this thing at all. Let's find another. Yeah, like look at this. There's like this is most likely just some sort of swivel setup around the belt. So you're going to be counting on the upper portion to have any like crunch. Weird, right? Did I lose you?
No, I'm just sorry. I was looking at Psylocke. There's nothing that will stop me from buying this figure, John.
Oh.
You can keep trashing it, but it's okay.
No, this is an easy purchase. It's definitely going to be the best, unless it has a bunch of issues like we have both experienced with Wolverine. And Wolverine, my review comes out a little over an hour from now. That Wolverine is super frustrating. Out of the three of them, everything falls off. It's so dumb. You barely get anything in the box, but it's the same price as everything else.
Yeah, those claws are constantly falling off. When I was
stupidest design for claws.
So dumb. So like such a cheap move. you can't just give like extra hands with the claws. You got to take off this little stupid thing.
Yeah, and it's like, well, this Wolverine doesn't have a bunch of other stuff in the box. It's not like you put slashing effects or something in there, or an unmasked head like his victory pose. You don't get any of that stuff in the box. So why did they really cheap out on the hands? Just make the extra hands. It can't be that much more expensive to have, because in my video I talk about like the live action one, Hugh Jackman. They did the claws all properly. Like, so you get a fist, then you get a fist with claws. You get an open hand with claws. Like, it's really dumb.
Because the hand is already sculpted. It's already a fist. It's already a fist hand.
Yeah.
So like, you got to put this weird swap out. It's fucking stupid, man. What are your thoughts on this? Does lean very anime. Like, does that bug you?
That's why I'm a huge fan of this, because especially as Marvel vs. Capcom fans, I would think the face is that's like the number one complaint I see in the comments, and it has to be Hasbro collectors, because this is so animated. It's like, okay, so this is from the game, right? So this face is accurate. That's where Hasbro failed on the last Gamerverse Psylocke. They made her comic looking face, which is great for those collectors, because now they have a Psylocke that just goes in with all of their figures. But if you were wanting something from the game, this is it. This is it. It doesn't have the scar on her head, or whatever it is, tattoo or scar or whatever.
But I think that's also probably maybe a legality choice.
And this is more generalized. Like, you can use this. This just works more. And I think you don't even see that scar unless it's like close up sprite, not even sprite, but close up renders or illustrations. You don't see it in the game.
Yeah.
So.
These are like almost the exact body proportions of what she looks like though in the game. Like, very short upper torso, very short, and then which is probably why you can't get any kind of ab this or that. And then the rest is just all leg. This is
even though the illustrations for the game are like your standard slender, tall, thin.
Right.
It's the sprites, and that's what people are, you have more connection to the sprite than you do the illustration anyway.
No, this one is solid, man. I was so annoyed that they didn't give Wolverine that fucking, also the head. Like, it's like the famous, like, mask off, back turn pose. I was like, the fuck, dude. And then the hair on his arm was another, I didn't mention it in the video, but that was a weird, I mean, I guess you could fix it, but it's a weird fucking choice, dude.
It is a very weird choice. Yeah, absolutely. I know we didn't really talk about Bionic's question, so we should probably come back to that. Like, it reveals that you're hoping to see, I suppose.
Hoping to see.
Reveals. So I think the easier thing is like to talk about NECA. Obviously, at this point, they better show Tempestra, and they got to bring that Krang back just for the sake of, like, if they are going to be in a window where like they don't have the license to make more stuff after a certain point, that I think they need to just get everything out. We know that there was a name card for Tempestra at New York Comic Con or whatever, so it would be crazy for them to not show that.
Yeah, Tempestra is I mentioned this too. It's like their showing for this Comic-Con is going to really tell a lot, because I had said this when Joy Toy, I did a video about like, hey, I don't think Joy Toy is doing Ninja Turtles. And then most people understood that that's okay to say, but there were a lot of people that like were offended by me saying that. And here we are, and Joy Toy has not released anything or announced anything Ninja Turtles. So I'll repeat this again for those fucking people. Very rarely do toy companies go, we're out, we're done, we're not doing this anymore. They don't want it. It doesn't behoove them to do it, because like they kind of want you to think that there's hope, that like, hey, maybe if I keep buying turtles and support the line, like, maybe at some point this and that, they're not gonna tell you. They're gonna tell you like, hey, we're not doing this. And I mean, maybe every now and then you'll get like an honest company. It's like, yeah, we don't have the license anymore, this and that. But it's like they don't announce things like this. Don't get announced. They don't go, hey, announcement, we don't have the license to Ninja Turtles anymore. No one does that. Okay,
Right.
so you'll just see it go away.
It's also just very rare to hear an announcement from a company, like a press release or something.
Yeah, they don't do that.
It's so rare.
They do that when they want your money. They don't.
Right.
They don't do that for hey everybody, Joy Toy here. Just want to say no Ninja Turtles anymore. We lost the license. They don't do that. Stupid.
Stupid.
It's so annoying.
Yeah,
they haven't said anything about that.
If anything, it's usually some like news source, quote unquote, that has had a conversation with somebody about a thing, and then you get some kind of generic answer or whatever. It's like, after speaking with so and so, it looks like the stuff is, but it's only after people go in and investigate and try to get responses from things. But
yeah, well, don't let emotions like guide your logic. You know what I mean? Like it's the writing is on the wall sometimes, so that's fine. Like, look, they've done more than anyone has done with Ninja Turtles. So if they have to call it a day, fine. But it is a bummer. There's a lot of like missed opportunities, man.
It is, yeah. It's a sad day for Ninja Turtle collectors because there's not enough Ninja Turtle stuff out there ever.
No, exactly. We barely get anything. I would love to see. All right, so here's what. So on the NECA front, I would. I mean, look, I would love to see Ninja Turtle anything, but I'm not holding my breath. But I would love to see some more of those like Disney properties. I'm hoping. Well, I'm expecting something Tailspin, something Rescue Rangers, but I'm really hoping that there's something like Gummy Bears, because I love me some Gummy Bears jumping here and bouncing here and there and everywhere. High adventure that's beyond compare, John. You can't compare it. That's what
I don't think so. Probably not. I mean, it's like they try to do sweet and sour kids, whatever, gummies, but that's not the same as a gummy bear.
I tried in 1990.
No, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, one time I tried in 1997 to compare it. I was like, "Oh, Gummy Bears, you can compare it. You can compare this High Adventure to." And before I could finish the sentence, I passed out. I woke up in an alley. My pants were off. I was like, "This is fucked up," and I never did it again.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know, like, why my pants were like lowered.
What'd you do after that?
I went home. I was living with my mom, and like she asked me, "It's like where were you for the last few hours?" And I just ate cereal, and I was like, "Oh, I was nowhere. I was just like playing Dead or Alive."
That's weird.
Yeah, it's really weird, dude. You got Kenzo. Oh, there you go, Kenzo Creation. Kenzo's super nice guy. I met him at Motuniverse. Does some very amazing shit. He has a beautiful custom Adora that he created that I kind of wanted to steal, but I was like, you know what? I won't steal today. You know what I mean? I was just like, I'm not gonna do that.
Were you just like low energy day or something? What was up?
Yeah, I was just like, today I won't commit a theft. But thank you, Kenzo. Kenzo becoming a member. But so that's what I'm hoping for from the NECA booth. I mean, that's really just like cartoony shit like that, I think. Anything you are, let's go booth by booth. What are you hoping for from NECA, Jonathan?
Well, the Tempestra was like that seems like it just has to happen, and it's going to be very frustrating if it doesn't. But beyond that, what I would like to see is them to just be like, all right, we're going to do the things that people have really been asking for. And fuck the giant crane. I don't really care about that. It's going to be too expensive anyway. The gun-toting grandma from episode 1. We have to have that. That's
I wish.
fucking outrageous that it does not exist. It's such an easy fucking win. Because it's also hilarious. It's like all the variants of Bebop and Rocksteady got options before this. We have Grandma and Baby Bebop and Rocksteady. It's funny, but that's not going to sell. Not that well.
Yeah. Can we have the name of the person in NECA that you know that they pitched gun-toting grandma and someone at NECA said no? I would love to have the name of that person. I would love to put a name to that.
Maybe old Needles here can help us. He can
Needles.
Give us a 411.
Yeah.
Why don't we have a Tempestor or Grandma yet?
Yeah, Needles, can you go to your masters at NECA, please? And can you fucking ask them like why we don't have these things and come back with an answer that pleases the court? Because I think we need answers at this point. This is kind of getting fucked up. And you got gun-toting grandma out there. I mean, Attack Peter's right here. Okay, John G. Attack Peter, if he had the ability, Attack Peter's legit. He would come out with gun-toting grandma, like Attack Peter's that type. He'd be like,
what would that pitch be like from him?
He'd be like, hey, guys, I think, what I think we got to do? Gun-toting grandma. I think everybody wants it. I think everybody, I was a teacher, so I got to teach you guys that everybody wants this, and we got to put this shit out. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking make some money. That's how we do it. That's right there.
I like it. He kind of started to become,
Uh-oh. What happened?
He almost became Bruce Willis there at the end. He was like,
yeah, that's right.
Peter gets so chill and relaxed, he becomes Bruce Willis. That's what we just learned.
Yes, that's right. Look how Gary tried. It'd be Viacom. Gary, it's not Viacom. Okay, you think Viacom has has some? Viacom doesn't even know. I can walk into the Viacom office now. John, now I'm fucking. I didn't want to get pissed on a Friday right before Happy Birthday America. But now, like, you think Viacom? I guarantee you, if I walk into Viacom and I poll everybody that works there, no one will know who gun-toting grandma is. No one in Viacom cares. Let's stop with this. Like, it's Viacom. No, nobody cares.
Hey,
nobody knows.
Maybe I'm going to play devil's advocate here. Maybe that's why they say no.
Oh, because they don't know?
Because nobody here knew who she was. And you're like, fuck, it backfired.
Yeah, John, do you really think a scenario happens where it's like NECA's like, hey, Viacom, yeah, we'd like to make gun-toting grandma. No, we don't want that. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah. No, we want the gangsters that made an appearance once. We want those thugs. Short thug. Make him.
Yeah, guys, we don't care. Do what you want to do. And then they hang up. Just
you
let us know when you have more money.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just check the paperwork. Yeah, you already paid us to make stuff. So you do whatever you want.
Yeah, exactly. I got to do some blow now. Thank you. And then they hang up the phone. Viacom. Right. Viacom. Yeah. Hey, guys, I love it. It's like Viacom has a meeting. Guys, let's gather in the boardroom. This gun-toting grandma. What do we say about this? No, yeah, I'm sure. The Tempestra. What do we think about this? What do we think? Some toy company that I barely remember is talking about this. Let's have a meeting. We're Viacom. Viacom does not give a fuck. They don't care.
If they did care, we wouldn't have gotten those emails. Those fucking bullshit emails from NECA.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Fuckers.
It's Viacom.
You soiled the good name of Ninja Turtles with Donatello's lab. We will not allow you to release the kitchen now. That's what happened. We just learned. Yeah, you're going to have to just take your... what's her face from Murder, She Wrote, and she'll be a stand-in.
Murder, She Wrote. Okay, so yeah, gun-toting grandma. I forgot because Quip was mentioning it before, but Sesame Street obviously a big thing. I'm excited to see some. I'll take anything Sesame Street at this point.
I know
anything McDonald's.
They've pretty much announced all the big hitters. So what could be next would be like an Elmo, but that's like Elmo's not as old.
Emma, 2 years old.
He's not as old as the rest of the gang, so it wouldn't be quite as nostalgic, but it would be fun because it's Elmo. I think
You
you'd
could do a big Snuffleupagus,
I was
John.
gonna say you'd have to go that route, or you'd have to go. Who else? Who else is like the prime, the meat of it?
I like this. I like, hello, the Pope. Can we do Gun-toting Grandma? How far does this go up? John, how deep does this go? Gun-toting Grandma. We got Viacom, and then who Needles wants to throw down. But only if Viacom allows it.
That's right. Sponsored event by Viacom.
Needles, Viacom. Come on. I can't get over that. Yeah, sorry. Now my whole game is thrown. Yeah, Sesame Street, John.
So an Elmo would be a Snuffleupagus. Who would be a character that makes... Oh, Cookie Monster. Yeah, there you go. That's an obvious one.
Do you think he'll come with delicious cookies, John?
If he didn't, it would be an upset. They should really go all in and like include a big cookie that you get to eat.
Ooh, like it's a
yeah, it's like a plastic sealed cookie that expires in 2 weeks.
It shows up, it's already expired.
Yeah.
And then you get 2 cookies, and that goes like, we came to the understanding that we had sent out 2 cookies to people.
Yeah.
Please return one of the cookies, or we will tell Viacom.
And we will charge you for that extra cookie.
Yes, that cookie will be charged, and you will not be able to buy cookies moving forward. It's like, but I ate the other cookie. I ate 2 cookies. It's in my stomach now.
Yeah, I did it all for the cookie.
Oh, damn, John. John, we should buy a cookie on the floor, and then we'll have no money to buy anything else at SDCC.
Wait, so a Super 7 booth?
Oh, yeah, they were selling cookies, right?
Yeah.
That was so weird. Brian Flynn, if you guys don't know, I don't think any of us...
bar.
Huh?
At his Genius bar.
Yeah, he had a Genius bar. And at the Genius bar, he was selling... Well, they had these little cookie... What were they, like plushes? Like Cookie Monster plushes?
Yes.
And they were also selling cookies, right?
Yeah, cookies from some local thing or whatever. And it was... they only had so many. When we got there, no cookies.
Is Brian Flynn a Nepo baby? I feel like he has either Nepo baby energy or just like... Huh?
He's definitely got the energy of it.
Yeah, he has like I haven't earned my position, but I want to be like a face. I want to be like a personality. So I'll just dump money into things that I think are cool. But like, I don't know where that money comes. I feel like that dude has to have some kind of like inherited money. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I feel the same way about like the dude who runs.
Oh, you know what would be even more of a burn?
What's that?
He grew up and all of his friends were Nepo babies. So he grew up with like friends that were rich kids, but he wasn't. So he just always played the same energy as having.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Yeah. You know, I was Googling, trying to find a picture of their Genius bar at San Diego. I cannot find it anywhere on the internet.
No one cared enough to.
No one took a photo of it.
No. John, what about a show called Nepo Babies? We make our dreams come true, because it's really easy because we have rich parents.
I like that. This theme song has a nice flow to it. It tells you exactly what the show's about.
Do you like the part at the end where he goes, where I said, because it's really easy because we have rich parents? Like that. It's a little shoehorned, but I think it could work with.
Well, that was the part that I like the most.
Oh, you like the most? Okay. I like that Attack Peter said Elmo's opening up for Limp Bizkit and Corey Feldman on the next tour.
I like that too.
I like that. John, do your best Corey Feldman.
I can't. Somebody said you sounded more like Corey Feldman when you were doing your Attack Peter / Bruce Willis.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hey, it's Corey Feldman, guys. I do my MJ moves. You know, he does MJ. He does, he's like, he does the. That's how he dances. He does that.
Yeah, I like it.
He does. They showed a thing with Corey Feldman. They're like, somebody asked him straight up. They're like, hey, why do you rip off Michael Jackson? Like, just why? And he's like, well, I dance like that because we grew up together. It's like Michael Jackson grew up in Indiana in the fucking 50s and 60s or whatever. Okay, you didn't grow up together, you fucking asshole. Fuck you. But I love him. Actually, I don't want Chris, my buddy Chris, to see this. Chris, the bodyguard, because
he'll
Chris
beat
is
the
very
shit out
much
of you.
Chris, relax if you're watching this. Corey Feldman, because Chris can beat me up. He's gigantic.
Oh, yes.
His hands are this big.
They are.
He's Corey Feldman's bodyguard, but I consider Chris a friend. He has invited me to his house. I am going to do a video in his house because he has the real Knight Rider car. Chris, I still love you. We're just ripping a little bit on Corey Feldman. It's not the biggest deal. But come on, Chris, even you have to admit, Corey Feldman did not grow up with Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was an adult when Corey Feldman
depends on what his agreement with Corey is to be hired as a security guard. If he has to, it's like there's a clause in there. It's like chapter 4C. It says any mention of Michael Jackson must be confirmed here, forth, there too.
That's right. Yes. No, I get it. Yes. Dude, he wanted to kick my ass bad when he first met me, and now he's my bro. Like he held me over the balcony like Batman, like and like my legs were
speaking of MJ,
hanging. Huh?
He held you over the balcony like MJ with his kid.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Whatever happened to that kid?
What happened to Blanket?
Blanket. What happened
or was
to
that
Blanket?
the Blanket his kid or the monkey?
Blanket was the monkey. Toy Farce is here saying invite. Ooh, John, I talked to Corey Feldman on the show. I'm a fan of like a lot of his movies. That'd be a fun.
That'd be a major get.
Yeah, but I wouldn't, Corey, if you're watching this, which I'm sure you are, we can't do a thing. John and I will not do a thing where like you got to tell us what to ask. That's the thing that drives me down. I remember I tried to interview a certain somebody a long time ago from Super 7. This is back in the day when I was like, that would have been like big for my channel. And this might be first year of my channel. And they gave me like they gave me a card and they said, yeah, just here's the card. You got to run the questions by our department and we'll approve it. Yeah. And I walked away and I went, zoop, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to bring Brian Flynn. Hey, Brian, can you?
Here's a question that I came up with and just right now that I want to ask you, and you definitely won't be prepared to answer.
Yeah.
What's next for Thundercats?
Yeah, what's next for Thundercats? And then he's like, well, I'm working on the fist pounder.
Every wave has to have a lino. So we're going to do a lino, but in red. Now we're doing a lino, but with less accessories. Now we're doing a lino, but his eyes light up. Now we're doing a lino, but it's the same one we did a minute ago. But it's new because we said so.
Yeah. And then I read the next question. I'm like, well, I think that I'm super excited. I was like, wait, that's not a question. Like it's telling me to say I'm super excited about that lino.
If you wanted to get an idea of what that looks like for real, one, it's going to be a 3-hour stream. And two, it's just go watch the We Love Thundercats guys.
Yeah.
They interview them all the time. So those are all softball pitches. We love everything you do. No offense to those guys. I'm just saying that like there's never any like accountability. Also, what's his face was like part of the Fwoosh. He interviewed him a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah.
That was like the big interview where he's like, yeah, we got the G.I. Joe's figures in and the girls, and they just weren't looking as good as we wanted. So we're going to have another wave of G.I. Joe. And it's like, oh, wait, what? You acknowledged that they sucked. They came from the factory. They sucked. And then you just still sold them to all the consumers.
But that was, I watched 5 minutes of that. The problem is like, I learned a lesson about media is you can't have a complete crushing bore interviewing a complete crushing bore. And that was the problem. Because and I'm not talking about Robo, it was other guy. Because you know how the Fwoosh was Robo and other guy. So other guy was interviewing, and other guy is a complete bore. Like, I mean, just like, you ever run into somebody and like after the first sentence, they're like, oh God, this conversation is going to be really boring. And like, you're trying, like, it's like, like you've met people like that, where it's just like, this is like boring to my soul. Like my soul is dying because of the boredom.
Some people have tried to shed light on the fact that I have in the past done live streams with people like that.
Or you said, what?
I'm trying to figure out who it is that they're talking about. They said I've done a bunch of them.
Hold on, let's pause the live stream a second.
Pause the live stream.
John, when the live stream is paused, wait, is it? You know what? Never mind. This bit was not going to work anyway. Please continue.
Wow. Yeah, it kind of.
Everyone knows that I'm the funnest fucking co-host, right. John.
It almost became a reality. My joke, and you were like, "Let me play into the bit." Oh, never mind. Don't pause it.
Yeah, yeah. No, I don't care that people are naming him. I'll never learn his name. So yes, Crushing Boar.
It's pretty rare for you to actually like genuinely crap on someone. It's very rare for you to be genuine and crap on somebody in a live stream.
Yeah, exactly. I like
another creator.
Like, oh, his name is that. His name is. I don't care. I don't.
Yeah, we'll crap on Brian Flynn. I will endlessly crap on Brian Flynn for being an idiot, because that's also the same interview where he talked about Super 7. So within a 10-minute window, he went from saying, yeah, you know, all these other brands will also say the same thing. My friends at these other companies, they'll all agree, because he's talking about lino. You always have to have your heavy hitters in a wave. You're going to sell 10 linos to one, whatever. And, you know, you might get to the third wave. And if you're lucky, you get to the fourth one, and the fifth one, you got to really push hard. But that's why you bring back in your main characters again, like lino. That's why we found success. So you always have to have that. And you got to start with your core characters in wave 1.
Okay.
And then within 10 minutes, he started talking about the Simpsons, and was like, yeah, we lost the license and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, remember the thing you just said about we didn't have our lino, our Thundercats in, you know, our wave 1 Thundercats in the Simpsons anyway. Stupid. The other thing is, we also like to crap on Premium DNA. Have you heard anything new from them? Because, like, I know they had the rocket, whatever his face is.
That Contra figures.
Yeah, have people actually gotten anything from them, even including that Sega marsupial thing, whatever that was?
Sega marsupial. Oh, I know. People have gotten that.
Okay,
but I think here's my advice to Premium DNA. Okay, I'm not going to crap on Premium DNA. However, I will say this: Premium DNA, you would be wise. I know you want to do this, that, and the other. I think until you release the Earthworm Jim, that is the elephant in the room. That is your company. Is that figure? So you release that. Then everybody can talk about everything, and people might be able to move on with life. But it will always be a thorn in your shoe, just a needle in your ass until you put that out. So because nothing else, anything they announce, anything, hey, we got a new thing. Where's Earthworm Jim? Hey, where's Earthworm Jim? You have to just put all your effort, focus on getting Earthworm Jim out.
And after 2 years of silence, we acknowledge it. So we're going to give you this free color variant version for ordering from us. So we're just going to give it to you for free. Wink. Because we're not ever going to give you any of them.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say, I
can't imagine running anything like that. And just like, it's one thing to say, this is something I want to do, and then like work on it and try to show things. Like I've done it where like I've worked on the actual like street drawings and trying to make that, and then finding out that it's just impossible at the level I'm at and the cost it would be to get the quality that was needed and shipping expenses and blah, 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 blah. So it's just like, I can't do it. But I also didn't take anybody's money for that. If I took,
that's the key,
many thousands of dollars from people, I would be every day trying to figure out the solution.
That's the key. Yeah. I love it, man. This is a sniper shot right here from Quip. Holy shit. Premium DNA's Happy Bricks and Minifigures is now the biggest toy related company out of Utah for scamming. Jesus. But is he wrong, John?
Yeah, probably that's pretty accurate.
Wow. Quip, you're a little.
He's got quite the quip.
Yeah, you got some claws, buddy. Quip tries to be all nice. He tries to, hey, I'm just even keeled and this and that, and then he fucking just tears people down like that. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy. It is.
Watch the blurred alert, by the way.
And by the way, if you have a Bricks and Minifigs in your area,
throw a brick in there.
Be nice to them because it's franchise owned stuff. It has nothing to do with anything. So.
Oh, I threw a Molotov cocktail in my local Bricks and Minifigs. I shouldn't have done that.
Ask if they were Mormon first.
No, are they? Oh, they're no. I didn't.
No, but just the two assholes that like came in and took over that main one.
Yeah.
But the owner of the company is also a real fucking dweeb.
Oh, he's a total dweeb, man.
But people that just own a local store near you, that's just a couple people that's the same as, any other franchise thing.
Yeah, it's franchising.
McDonald's or whatever.
It's like you can't go to your local Subway and be like, Jared. They don't know. They have nothing to do with Jared. Okay, they have nothing to do. Jared's in prison. He's getting his. Don't worry. But you got to leave that Subway alone.
He's getting all the footlongs he can handle.
Dude, do you remember that there was a? That's a good one. Do you remember that there was a Jared video game that you could play?
No.
Where he had his giant pants? Because remember, his whole thing was like, "Look at my giant pants. I was a fat fuck, and now I'm not." So basically, it was a game where they threw Subway sandwiches from the top, and you would have to scroll him to grab all the sandwiches in his pants.
Wow.
This was a game that came out.
Was it a web game? Or one of those, like,
I don't know.
Here's a free Xbox disc.
No.
Like,
it might have been a web. I mean, this is early internet. Early internet, so it might have been a web game. But, like...
Do you remember when it was like Burger King or somebody, they just, like, they had Xbox games?
Did they?
Yeah, you'd get them from the restaurant. They were on a disc.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
What's a disc? That sounds something like that should go out of production.
That's a great segue. What are you Paul Blart? Because that was a great segue.
John.
No physical discs ever again. After at least for Sony, starting in 2028. You know what's really stupid? I mean, we could talk about GTA 6 and no disc, but we are in a world where we are actively watching Sony say the PlayStation 3 and PSP stores are gone. So anything you bought through those stores are eradicated. Movies getting pulled from people's accounts from many brands.
Yeah.
Crunchyroll buys the Sony side and they do their thing. And anything that you had bought previously, even though it was promised you would have, just is gone. So things that people are spending money on to own a digital copy of get removed from accounts, and it's just tough luck. Eat our asshole. We don't care.
Yeah.
Where else are you going to get it, you fucking loser?
Yeah.
Now pay $12 a month for our streaming service. But we are in that world where you don't own anything. Nintendo bricking people's consoles if they were modifying them. It's like, well, that's their right to do, unless there's like some illegal thing of like they can download from your store but not pay for it. It's like, no, let them who gives a fuck? If they're not cheating online, just let them fucking play it because people bought it. Vehicles are doing the same thing.
Mondo's doing the same thing apparently. Is Peter saying all our reveals and releases starting next year will be digital, and then just theoretical after that.
Wow,
that's
NFTs.
NFTs. That's a shame. Yeah, it's really a shame that Rockstar, who, if that company is such a grassroots kind of like finger on the pulse. At least that's how they started, and they're the leading brand. They're the leading game right now. Everybody, all eyes on Rockstar, all eyes on GTA 6, and they made that fucking decision.
Now to be everyone will follow suit.
Yeah, we're gonna go without media. Fuck you, man.
Yeah.
Fuck yourself like you have sold out to the highest fucking level, man.
Well, and the fun thing about Sony saying that they won't have any physical things is the PS3's big, like the whole advertising realm of the PS3 was the fact that Like, you should buy physical copies because you can trade it with your friends. You can resell it later. Like, they had a whole campaign about that like physical media was our whole thing. That's what we do. And we encourage it. And now they're like, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. That's, you can't, it's just, you can't make space for physical media. Like, what it costs you nothing, to burn the thing on a phone. It's not even the cost of that. It's just the fact that they want to control. It's like, you want to control everything. Is so,
and the fact that like you can buy a physical copy. Just say you can't do that. Don't, like, it's even worse, I think, for them to be like, we have a digital and physical copy, so you can buy and have like a box, but it's just a code in the box. There's nothing in there. So what was the fucking point of even doing that?
Yeah. Here's what you should do. Okay. I think that Sony. Let's take Sony. Sony is a company. It's also a movie company. Okay. Don't go see their movies in theaters. Go to Pirate Bay. I usually, from an ethical perspective, just have tried, like, I can't remember the last movie like I pirated, because I was like, you want to, support movies and this and that. But if there's like a quote out there, it's like, if you don't own it, it's not stealing. Whatever. Like, if you want to play that game, then like, I encourage, go if you can watch a movie on like a pirate site, if you could download whatever on a pirate site, and like now it's all's fair, right? If I don't know, if none of these things are owned, then why not just do that? Why not just play that game? I'll go watch a Sony movie on I'll go to the whatever pirate site. I don't know.
To consider this for people that are like, it kind of sounds like some of the chats like, nobody's buying discs, it's all digital now, so like, it's fine, who cares? Well, consider the fact that a physical copy of an item can be resold, can be traded, given to a friend, whatever. Like, it's a physical thing that can be done something with. A digital copy is now limited, especially for like a console based thing, because you can, like, Steam is out of the question now. You only have the PlayStation Store to download that game from. So the price of the game is whatever they want it to be. And they have a ton of games right now that have been out for 5+ years that are full price. But a physical copy you could get for a fraction of it. Right. In stores, brand new. You can also buy used from somebody, on a market, and be like, oh, I just want, like, I went to some swap thing and got a copy of Tears of the Kingdom for my Switch for like $30. It's retail price on the store all the time, just like Mario games. Nintendo basically never discounts a Mario game.
Right. It's always, it's got to be years after the fact, and even then, it's like you're lucky.
You got to wait for some promos. Sony is already doing dynamic pricing, which I'm sure most of you have heard about. Like, even stores do dynamic pricing. Online stores especially do it. Anything that can like target you, as you are more likely to spend this amount for the thing. That stuff is already in play. They already know this. This is another reason why, like, all these cameras everywhere is not good. The more something can spot and clarify that you are this person with this history, all the data that's being sold on you, you're more likely to spend this amount on this item. This is happening. So, like, it's not theoretical. With online, we already know for a fact. And then in stores, it's generally at this point going to be location based. Like milk at this Walmart, milk at this Walmart. But dynamic pricing is already happening. Basically, what that means is you'll log into Sony and you're like, oh, I'm going to buy this. Look at this game. I might want to buy it. And for you, it's full price. For somebody else, they're less likely to spend money, and maybe it's 50% off.
Yeah. I don't like it, dude. It's soured me. Yeah, dude. And I'm such a fucking Rockstar fan, and just whatever. The whole fucking thing pisses me off. But yeah, we'll do an F yourself here in a second. Sebastian Gomez with the super chat, $5 USD. We all follow superhero stories for a reason. Why like a good guy to come? Why like a good guy to come out on top? That doesn't happen anymore. Sadly, it's good seeing you guys. Oh, well, is Sebastian saying that? John, are we good guys? Are
We are.
Thank you,
We're
Sebastian.
bad dudes. So
are we bad dudes?
Yeah,
but
we don't
the
want
bad
your
dudes
$5.
in that game were here. What happened?
We don't want your $5 because we're bad dudes. We
I
don't
mean,
want your money.
no, hold on. Let's relax a little bit, John.
Well, he
I
gave
don't
you
know.
the $5, so I'm gonna double down on this.
All right. Trash around my plastic right here with the 5 USD. Burger King had 3 big. What? Burger King had 3 games, big bumping, a BK Mario Kart game, and the best one, Sneak. Oh, I do remember this. Sneak King, where you run around and hand people a hamburger. 3rd game. Fuck. Thank you, man. Yeah, a lot of opinions about this. What was Needle saying? Sony said they were ceasing production of physical games, but they did not say they were ending Blu-ray production. It means third parties should still have the option to sell physical. This smells like Gary is trying to get like a Sony license for Bull Airs.
Sneak Attack Games.
Yeah. Gary, don't worry. You're say you can get your Sony license. So John, do you want to F somebody's shelf?
Let's F somebody's shelf. Like bring a little positive energy into this.
Yes, it's all positive.
Ripping on someone's shelf.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, if you want a video game, and I don't have the money to make discs, although otherwise I would, you can get Flipman, the video game. By the way, I've beaten Flipman many times. I didn't say Flipman was supposed to be easy. Okay, if you don't know, go to Android, go to Apple. You can get Flipman. Flipman eating all the nerds. You got who are the enemies again, John? It's nerd, dweeb, dork, and geek. That's right. And Flipman. And I've actually 2 people have shown me the ending screen. 2 people were like, I got to the end of Flipman because there's a surprise at the end because you gotta, that last board sneaks up on you. That last board is very difficult, but there are people that have beaten it. You can beat Flipman, okay? And I would love to at some point make a Johnny type style little arcade for Flipman, and you could play it on the Wii thing and go beep boop 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 until Namco sues me. Who owns Pac-Man? Is it Namco or whoever sues me? But you can play it before I get sued and before I have to take that game down. Play Flipman. So yeah,
I like that. Play until it's gone.
Yes.
You sound just like the thing. It's so funny.
Oni. Speaking of Sony, we got Oni.
All right. This is from last year. Good God. We got a lot from last year still. Sorry. Sorry to everybody that submitted and just stopped watching the channel since then. I mean, am I right?
This person moved on with their lives. What if we get like F yourself that's so old it's got like Jared from Subway on the like a poster? It's like, yeah, I love Jared.
My hero.
John, what about a Jared? Do you think a Jared action figure could sell? What if Subway was making a bunch of Jared merchandise, like action figures, and they're living in a warehouse somewhere because they're like, what are you going to do with it?
Let's bury him.
Why would they go all in on that dope? He looked like a fucking dummy from the beginning, and they went all in on him. He had 0 personality. He just was fat and lost weight.
I think we were also in there was like a big age of like weight loss stuff happening then, I think.
But didn't he look like a creep just from the beginning? I always thought he was a creep.
Well, you knew something that nobody else knew.
With his he had like beady eyes. He's like he was a creep from the start. Subway, you fucking suck at reading people. Let's talk about what are we, John? What are we looking at here? Is this in a school? What is that? What is that thing at the top right? What is that?
The top right, this family portrait in this this mirror that has seen about 300 years of use apparently before it was laying down flat with a bunch of shit on it for 300 years, and then we were like, let's hang it on the door. Is this the back of a door?
Get off, Jared. Nobody tells me to fucking move on. I guess somebody did. Yeah, I don't know. What is Quip saying no to? He just says no. Like,
and also, that's gross. Get off,
yeah.
Jared. Ew.
Yeah, Quip is weird. He'll just like write something. There's zero context. Yeah. So what is what? Yeah, John. This obviously sucks. So why does it suck? Can you tell me?
It sucks because like, you got to have a wallpaper on your screen at all times. Fuck off. To really enjoy this display, so you can never really use this monitor. It's like,
right.
Oh my god. And what are you, a store? Huh?
Did you yeah, what is that about?
Is that theft?
Look at that shilling. He's shilling. Wow.
This is a sponsored segment. Use code ONI for 10%.
When you walk away, you don't hear me say. John, do you remember that song from Kingdom Hearts?
Of course. That was Utada Hikaru.
Oh, is that her name?
Yeah. I think she married her producer.
Simple and clean.
Simple and clean. Look at you. Look at you, Jesus.
Dude, wow. I played all these games.
Oh my god.
Simple and clean is the way that you're making
me feel tonight. I hate that there's a huge gap here. Come on. What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? This is a desk. This is your workspace. Let's think about this for a minute. You took all the figures you own, let's face it. This is it, 100% of them, and you put them on the desk where you have to work. Also, God, can people like, we're going to start a GoFundMe that's like just new desk mat, anything, any image desk mat, please. If somebody has one from like a work event, just give it to him.
Yeah, that sucks. Super chat, $5. Tag me. John, Gary paid for $5 to tag him in.
And it's going to go,
why the shelf sucks.
It's because the anime sucks. Anime's so stupid.
I don't know why we turned him into Men in Black guy.
Gary, that does sound like you.
Yeah.
You know what? Hold on a second. Because John, here's what I always think. I like to give people enough rope to hang themselves. You know what I mean? So
yeah, like, are you sending him a link?
Yeah, I'm gonna send him a link because he's showing up pretty fucking cocky right now. Like, if I'm in here, I'm going. So John, keep shitting on the thing. I didn't mean to interrupt your shitting, but please continue.
You know what? When you see something like this from a local convention, at first you're like, "Oh my God, Matthew Lillard! No, we lost a great guy."
Yeah, I hate that, dude. That's the worst. Yeah,
he just doesn't want to come to the local convention.
We lost Matthew Lillard. Scream is never gonna. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can't black and white a celebrity photo like that. We're sad. It's sad to announce that he's not a 10. Oh, you fucking losers.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm getting.
Yes, was that Mother Slug. That is, at some point we just turned Gary into. Oh God, he plays what's his name? He plays Kingpin.
Yes. Wait, who are you talking about?
Vincent D'Onofrio. He's the one that's who played the guy in Men in Black. Same actor. Isn't that nuts?
So John, is there any? Hold on, Gary. Hold on a second. Is there any other last thoughts about, or any more thoughts about this?
No. At this point, I need to just open it up and let Gary do all the hard work here, because I know he's going to do such a great job.
Yes, John, I texted you by mistake. Why am I not quicker with this?
Oh boy. I got a text message. Hold on, let me read this.
Okay. All right, Gary. Gary's fucking cocky. He thinks he's gonna do this better than us. So all right, Gary, you're in. Okay, as far as I am concerned about this, this obviously sucks. I would say if you're into anime and you're just into anime, because see, I'm a badass. Like, I'm into anime, but I'm into other stuff. that's where you want to be. If you're just into anime, which this guy clearly is, you got something wrong with you. You know what I mean? Like there's something, and the fact that you have this on your desk and in front of all your stuff, you're never going to focus. This person, John, you know what this is? This is a bad worker because he can never focus on work because he's always looking at his beautiful toys in front of his fucking monitor.
He heard somebody in the live stream mention desk figures, and they went, oh. And that's all I focused on.
Exactly. Like, yeah. So I don't know.
If you ever hear somebody say pocket figure, it's going to be like, oh my God, he's got cargo pants and they're all just stuffed with figures.
Yeah, that's right.
Where's that guy, by the way? I'm sure we've seen him. Let's see if we can find him at San Diego Comic-Con. We're going to find the pocket figure guy, and he's wearing cargo pants, and every pocket is filled with figures, so he can just like pull them out and be like, eh. And then he like takes Goku over to the Tamashi booth, and he's like snapping photos like he's there.
Yes, I love that. All right, so here we go. Gary is here.
Yo, what's up, nerds?
Yeah, what's going on, buddy? Say hello to Gary, everybody. Gary of Bull Airs. By the way, support the Chuck E. Cheese the Kickstarter that's still going on. Chucky, Gary, any other stuff before we get into your expert criticism of this F yourself?
Possible next project, heading out to a really good painter, unveil at San Diego.
Oh, okay.
Love a good bubble wrap.
I love a good bubble wrap.
You're getting NDA.
I love a good bubble wrap. All right, Gary. So without further ado, go ahead and let us know what you